And welcome to our show. Welcome to the live review for WWE Royal Rumble. We are on the road to Wrestlemania. Welcome to to our show. My name is JJ Abbink. I'm reporting for the best sport news site um, on the internet, GGA Sports Studio, the fastest growing sports news provider. Um, I'll be honest, it is around here 6 a.m. We just witnessed a 7-hour wrestling show. Uh, I enjoyed it. It was very fast paced going. It was enjoyable to watch. And I also have to say again, not 100% fresh anymore, people. I hope you understand that. Um, anyway, welcome to our show. If you have something, I've got questions, you can do that through our live chat. That is, of course, if you are tuning in live. Um, anyway, um, now, yeah, welcome to the show. I'm going to get my notes up because I'm not using my notes, especially after 7 hours of a wrestling show, people. It's I still can remember most of it. I think it was an alright Royal Rumble. It was not the best Royal Rumble, but it was watchable. And what I'm trying to say with that it's because um, if you have sometimes, if it's 7 hours that long, something like, you know what I mean? And if you have to make notes, it's a very long, dreaded show in that way, but it felt okay. The matches were good. I think it looked like it went very well, and and on that moment, it felt like um, the show was doable to watch, even though it was 7 hours. Let's go to matches. We're starting off with the kickoff show. The WWE Raw Tag Team Championship was just announced on today. A match that didn't make much sense because there were two tag teams split off and put together. It was a little bit confusing in that way, but it was okay. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable retained though over Rizar and Scott Dawson. Um, it was a very quick match. It seemed like, well, it was only 5 minutes long or so. A very quick fall. Make further much sense in that matter. But as I said to you, it was enjoyable. Then the United States Championship match. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Rusev. Um, Lana got involved. She got hurt to the feet. What will be later playing on. Um, um, where she got hurt, and that's all the way to several hours on when she fell on her foot. I mean, just people, that was a little bit overdriven. I fell several times also on my feet. Trust me, I've been there. But the pain after so many hours would be gone. I started to worry about it if I didn't break it or so. Anyway, Shinsuke Nakamura got the United States title again. I'm wondering when they will defend it next time. But anyway, then the WWE Cruiserweight Championship match, Fatal 4-Way. Buddy Murphy retained. He defeated Kalisto, Akazira Tozawa, and Hideo Itami. It was a typical 205 show. Fast Toxic, I'm coming to that. So stay tuned to the video. and I will slowly go from matches to matches how they were placed. So stay tuned. I will come to that match. All right. He was asking who won the men's Royal Rumble. So I'll get to that. All right. Buddy Murphy retains a typical cruiserweight match from 205 Live. It's it belonged to the pre-show. Didn't help much to it. Then we went to the main show, which started off with Asuka versus Becky Lynch in a typical women's championship match. It was a little bit predictable that Becky Lynch would lose the title. We already been a lot of talk about the triple threat on Wrestlemania, Ronda versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte. So they have to build up. Then you can't put a title on Becky Lynch. It was a little bit perceived that took a little bit the steam for me off the match. Took a little bit the excitement off the match. However, it was a good match to watch. I like always Becky Lynch matches. They're full power, full fightful. And you could definitely see again that Becky Lynch was over with the crowd. She was very popular. She got a major pop. Rightly so. A great match to start off actually the Royal Rumble. And I think it was the perfect match actually to start off to keep that pace going, especially with Becky Lynch, even though she lost. But I think the audience knew she would come back later on the Royal Rumble. I will get to that later. Then, of course, the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between The Miz and Shane McMahon, who defeated the Bar. It was such a warm, warm feeling match. You wanted the Miz and Shane McMahon to win because it would make the Miz's daddy proud, and Shane would always love to become the tag team champions. Typical story of a few good moments there. It was a doable match. I think it was not the best match of tonight. But yeah, it was okay. Then the WWE Raw Women's Championship match. Ronda Rousey defeated Sasha Banks. Probably the match then the triple threat will go for the Raw Women's title. Sasha Banks, I think she's going with Bayley for the tag team titles on Elimination Chamber. It would all make sense. It was a great match. I think Sasha gave a lot of offense, a lot more offense than we were used to actually in Becky Lynch's matches. She seems give up a fight. Told a great story actually in the ring. And it felt like a little bit even we saw the old Sasha Banks we knew from the NXT time. I like that Sasha Banks. I prefer her more than in the heel way, not the baby face. It slowly looked a little bit when she looked back, she had a look in her eyes. I'm not done with you, And like that real attitude. And that's what I like. And that is what Sasha makes, because it makes her name more valuable also as the boss. So if there comes another match between them, I don't know. But I think if I'm being correct on it, I see Sasha and Bayley going off the tag team titles. I think it's best also for them to put the title on Dan. Maybe on Fastlane or something. We'll do Ronda one more with Sasha. It would make sense. I wouldn't mind to see a second match between them. I'll be honest. I thought one of the better matches tonight. The best match for me was between Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. I'll come to that a little bit later. First, we're going to do the Raw Women's Royal Rumble match. Told a great story. we saw several stars making the debut. Xia Li, the first Chinese woman to enter the Royal Rumble match. There was, of course, the story between Naomi and Mandy Rose. They eliminated each other. But I didn't like so much in this match was all that they had to jump on things in the final moment, that the feet would not touch the ground. Naomi did it. Casey, I don't know her correctly. I think it was Casey something. She did it also. It was great to see, and it was entertaining. I think Casey was more fun due to the walking in hands and putting her legs around the corner of the ring and put herself back in the ring. I think that was great to see. Naomi, it looked like several times she would fall. She was walking on the bars or where the seating area was, but several times she was almost falling off. It didn't seem like she was very trustworthy where she was standing. But the problem is she did it several times, and we also had Kofi doing it now twice in the men's Royal Rumble. I will get to that later. Is that it's getting too much? Once is enough, and not every Royal Rumble match. It's getting a little bit overdone, but if you ask me, there was a little bit like I didn't feel like it's getting too much. You know what I mean? Eventually, Lana came to the ring. She could not walk. Several beaten her up, and then eventually Becky, when the number 30, Carmella was down the ring. Becky, because Lana was still laying there on the way to the ring. Becky Lynch came out and said, "Hey, I'm taking her spot. She can't wrestle, can't see it." It was obvious, and she finally got her admittance to go. She entered herself the Royal Rumble and won the female Royal Rumble match, meaning, and the last two were actually Charlotte and Becky Lynch. Now, what story you can go to this actually is that Charlotte can go to say, wait a second, I was the last woman standing because Becky was official, not in the Royal Rumble match. That was Lana. Actually, technically, it makes sense. I think it's a great way to put it on Becky. It makes the way towards the triple threat actually very easy now. It's explainable. It's doable. You can do it in the storyline to build up that match. I'm looking forward to that match on WrestleMania. I'll be honest. I hope it will main event WrestleMania. And actually, it's a very good story told. Finally, actually, WWE did something good in this matter to build actually a story already to show the seeds were, put in it actually on the Survivor Series. Now we're getting this story. I'll bet on Tuesday we get to know they're picking or they're waiting after Elimination Chamber, that they really want to focus first on the Elimination Chamber. Can be, but I think they're going to pick Ronda Rousey for WrestleMania. Now, okay. And then Charlotte has a ground here, but I was in it. She was officially not. Put me in this as well. She probably will grant it. I don't know if you can remember that year when Randy Orton had some similar something with Rey Mysterio wanted something also. He got himself inserted in the main event of WrestleMania. I think it will go that way. All right, the WWE Championship match. I think that was a great story. I was a little bit disappointed that Eric Rowan got involved. Is he going to be the manager or something from Daniel Bryan? Could be. I don't know if Daniel Bryan actually need a manager at this moment, because he do phenomenal promo work. I like his promos. He's really coming over as a heel. He's doing fantastic work um, as being a heel. He's really putting himself over as heel. I like it what Daniel Bryan's doing. He's actually making more self progress even more that after he came back, especially that. And that's the thing. What I like about Daniel Bryan at this point is that he didn't. Um, Nobody's seen this coming, this heel move, and I think he's pulling it greatly off. He's telling a great story. Um, on that matter, Daniel Bryan got over. I think we're going to tell their story. What happened now to the other? I can't remember his name. Nah, whatever. I'll get to that later. I'll do a special video about that because that's going to be sort of about what happened to the other guy from the tag team. We don't know. Yeah, I think he was injured or something, or was doing a movie. I can't remember actually. Then the Universal Championship. I was actually surprised. I thought it would be more a typical Brock Lesnar match, quickly done, quickly over. But Finn Balor really got some great shots in. It really looked he had chances. What happened actually twice? Brock Lesnar was rammed into the corner of a table, and trust me, I tried that once where he got also hit. It sucks. It really sucks. It hurts, um, especially if you're a male. You know what I mean? I know what we're all talking. You know what I'm getting at, right? So it really told a great story to the match. I think really done. I think also the story to this match, the rumor was this that Brock asked to face Finn Balor for this match. And you could really see also that's why he put him so much over. He got a little bit more chance in. Finn Balor, I thought was still phenomenal. I still like him as a wrestler. I hope one day he will get the Universal title. But I think it's obvious that Brock is going to Wrestlemania. There he probably will drop the title due to his contract is due with WWE, where he will probably face the winner of the Royal Rumble match. And then we're going to talk about now the Royal Rumble match, the male Royal Rumble match. It started actually very funny off. It was great. It started off with Elias. He was ready to do a song. And before he started, yes, Jeff Jarrett came to the ring and they teased a little bit to do a duet. I think that was phenomenal. I was really hoping for they would do it a little bit, fun. But of course, Elias turned on him, beat the crap out of Jeff Jarrett, threw him out of the ring. Obviously, it was clear. Did we see more veterans? The only one is actually Kurt Angle. Johnny Gargano was in the match. I like that a lot. I think he has a great future ahead of him. If this is actually now a move that he will move to the main roster, it is teased a little bit. He said yesterday goodbye to towards the NXT crowd. What I've heard rumors. Together with also Aleister Black, who also was in the Royal Rumble. I think he did great. Aleister Black was eliminated by Baron Corbin, and that gave a very negative reaction. A lot of boos about that. You can see that Aleister Black is very over with the crowds. He was very popular. He got a good pop also. Who were more put in. Strowman was put in. due to Cena supposedly had a knee injury, but we all know that John Cena has started to record another movie again. He will probably be wrapped up around Mania time, so we can see him back in action at Mania probably. Rumored is he's going or with with Drew McIntyre or what is it, Lars Sullivan. The problem is Lars Sullivan should have given that knee supposedly injury, but Sullivan was kept off due to he got an anxiety attack. It's a little bit difficult where we're standing with Lars Sullivan. Eventually, Seth Rollins won the Royal Rumble match. He's going to WrestleMania. He's probably going to finish, as was rumored, Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. As it seems now, of course, it can change a little. I don't think we're going to see Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins. The match between Brock and Seth was rumored now for somewhere in the end of December. It would make sense. I think Seth Rollins also deserved it. He did so much impression or made impression on me, especially with the Gauntlet match. Can you remember when he was over there for an hour? I think he really did a number. What can I say more? It was also nice once actually to see the Royal Rumble match as the main event. I like that a lot because it's about that match. What I do like always about the Royal Rumble is that we can look a little bit into the future. Where were we going for WrestleMania? What's obvious with Seth winning and Becky winning. Becky was a little bit controversial. I want to mention also Nia Jax was also in the male Royal Rumble. The problem I'm getting is something. She took out R-Truth, took his place. We all knew that would something happen there. And it was teased a major shock. I didn't see the major shock. Yeah, Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler returned. He said he would not be in the Rumble in an interview. We posted that interview a little bit earlier. Thank you for making that tease. We really felt for that one at GDA. You can read the interview and hear the interview with Dolph Ziggler at our main site is standing still there, gdisportstudio.com. Does this mean has Dolph Ziggler signed a new contract? He didn't win it, but he stayed good. I liked him. He made some good impression also on me in the Rumble. I hope he's staying. I think always Dolph Ziggler has been very underutilized. He's a great talent, and I think he deserves so much more. Maybe once in the future, let him win the Royal Rumble. I think he could pull it off, but that's my personal opinion. A lot of people have asked me, but what about the Dead Man? What about Finn Balor? Where are they going? Well, at this moment, what we hear for rumors, and we don't got it confirmed, is the Dead Man, The Undertaker, is not having a WrestleMania match this year. Even though Finn Balor teased the match with the Dead Man. I would like to see it. And why do I want to see that? I know the Dead Man is coming to his end of career, and I think it's best he hang off his boots. But then, if you do it on WrestleMania, give the rub to Finn Balor, put him over, because I think Finn Balor has it to come to the big one. I think Finn Balor also deserves a shot at the title, have a run with the title, but somewhere, maybe after SummerSlam somewhere. You know what I mean? Then win. Actually, I won't say Money in the Bank, but I think Money in the Bank is actually better off with a heel character. I'll get to that once. I'll explain this a little bit later on once in the video. Anyway, I enjoyed myself with the Royal Rumble. It was great. I'm exhausted. I'm going to get some hours sleep now. Some much sleep I get. If you want to have something, hey, I found this. Let me know what you think about the Royal Rumble. Did you think it was deservedly so that Seth won it, Becky Lynch? What did you think about the situation with Becky Lynch? Are you looking forward to WrestleMania? All those kind of things. Put it in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to like this video, of course. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/DJ Sports Studio. On Twitter, @DJ Sports Studio. Anyway, take care, sleep well, and hope you also enjoyed the Royal Rumble. Take care. My name is JJ Abbink, reporting for GTA Sports Studio. Ciao.